¿Cómo estás? Buenas noches, mi amigos. Welcome back to the Savagelands. Signing in is OK Anto. Mama, there goes that man. We doing UFC Noche at the Sphere. 20 million in, we gonna see if it's worth it. First things first, shout out to the sponsor, mvstreams.com, for all your viewing and entertainment needs. One price, one place. From TV to premium channels, MV Streams has what you need. Shout out to my boy, War Taco Padilla with the elbow last weekend. Good shit. Training partner, a good pal of mine, Jamal Emmers. It was nice to see Taco get that dub. Moving on, we're getting into the pay-per-view UFC Noche. Bueno Noche, we're back at it. No Kaiju, no Lady Savage this time, but they will be back soon, I promise. Oh, big news, big announcement. One of the OKA shirt designs wound up on ESPN Plus. Thank you, MMA Household, Chaka Toes, Steve No Neck. You guys have been awesome in this journey. Thank you so much. Without you guys, that wouldn't have been possible. It was really awesome to see that shirt in the commercials while watching the fights last Saturday. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Now that the groveling is out of the way, thank you, La Familia, man. Y'all guys are awesome. Let's jump right into things. UFC 300 is over. We're at UFC 306. See, 299, Sean O'Malley. 300, no O'Malley. 306, O'Malley. All right, so this is O'Malley versus Dvalishvili in Las Vegas at the Sphere. Early prelims are going to start at 7:30, which is only one, which is going to be Rahul Rosas Jr. and Arichi Long. So I'm going to just group that in with the prelims, and we're going to call it 8 o'clock. 7:30, 8 o'clock, the prelims are going to jump in, 10 o'clock main card. Now that we're all on page 6, let's get right into it. Rosas Jr. versus Arichi Long. 9-1 for Rosas Jr. Arichi Long, man, listen, 2-3 in his last 5, 25-11. Great stand-up. Dude has a great heart, but he has a tendency of getting baited to the ground and staying down there with great people on the ground. Unfortunately, this isn't his last fight, and Rosas Jr. is amazing down there. So with that being said, Rosas Jr. by sub, round 1. Easy peasy, beautiful cover girl. That's going to take us moving right into Sherez versus Joshua Van. Flyweight division. We're moving down from the bantam in that last fight. Okay. Bantam to fly, Sherez versus Joshua Van. 11-5 for Sherez, 10-2 for Joshua Van, minus 175 for Sherez, plus 135 for Joshua Van, which makes him the underdog. 6-1 in his last 6 for Van because he just got crunched by my dude Skullet gang member, Energy. Shout out G, man. I know you working on big things. I seen you with Max Holloway. That's awesome. So he just got the knockout from Energy, and then Sherez is coming with those elbows, and he's 2-3 in the last 5 and 175 favorite. I'm honestly going to go with Joshua Van because a lot of people saying he just got knocked out. He might not be the same. He might be gun shy. But he's young. I think he's like 26. I think he's going to have that mentality of, okay, Energy's a boss. Not like, biggest boss. But like, people use the term gatekeeper. And Energy's not a gatekeeper. He's that next level of person that he's a boss. Like, he's a boss fight. Like, when you're playing a game and you get to a fight and you get crunched and then you got to go back and do side missions, that's Energy. He's the fight before you get to a belt. So Joshua Van just ran up there. He did his first boss fight, and he realized he needed to go do some more side missions. And now he's doing the side missions to get the golden armor so he can beat the boss. Unfortunately, he's about to run into Sherez on this mission, and Sherez is going to get belt to booty, as Kaiju would say. So I got Joshua Van putting belt to booty on Sherez for that one. And then moving to the women's strawweight division from Joshua Van and Sherez, you got Herigwe and Ketlin Souza. 11-1 for Herigwe, 14-4 for Souza, 4-1 in the last 5 for Souza, 5-0 in the last 5 for Herigwe. I've watched both ladies perform, and I'm actually more of a fan of Herigwe than Souza. Souza does a lot of stuff right, but she also still makes a lot of mistakes at this level, and at this level you can't afford mistakes. So I'm going to have to go with the versatility of knowing when to pull them and when not to pull them and go with Herigwe. So that's women's straw. Moving from women's straw to the lightweight division, one of the flagship divisions in the promotion. And that's El Loco Torres versus Ignacio Bahamondes. plus 105 for Bahamondes, 4-1 in the last 5. Plus minus 120 for El Loco Torres, 4-1 in the last 5. I was leaning toward Bahamondes at first, and then like really going to watch tape on both fighters. I like Bahamondes, don't get me wrong, but I honestly think El Loco is gonna pull this off. I think this is gonna be the fight of the night. Ode Osborne is gonna be the sleeper fight, but this is your fight of the night right here. Bahamondes, Ignacio, and Torres is gonna be your fight of the night. I got Torres winning that fight, which is going to move us back to women's bantam from the lightweight division, and that's going to be Irene Aldana versus Norma Dumont. 15-7 for Aldana, 11-2 for Dumont. Minus 110 favorite for Dumont, minus 100 favorite for Aldana. So a pick'em fight, 4-1, 4-1 for both women. I'm going with the pressure boxer Aldana because although Norma Dumont has a chin, Aldana finished Macy Shiason, who beat Norma Dumont, and we all know Macy Shiason is pressure all the time. So with that being said, I have Aldana doing the decision against Dumont because I don't think she's going to finish it because Dumont has a chin. Unless she TKOs her, I don't think Aldana gets a finish. But go ahead and put the pick on Aldana. Aldana over Dumont in this one, unfortunately. Which takes us to the men's flyweight division. Lazy Boy Rodriguez versus Ode Osborne, the Jamaican sensation. 12-7 for not Jamaican sensation. I'm so sorry. That's Neil Magny. Oh, I blinked. But Ode Osborne 12-7. Lazy Boy Rodriguez. Lazy Boy trains with Devin Haney, so he may not carry a lot of power, but he does see a lot of different angles. Now, here's the great thing about him training with Devin Haney. That makes this fight interesting because he's used to seeing stuff come perfectly from the angles it's supposed to come at. From probably one of the best boxers in his divisions going forward. Just came off the performance with Ryan Garcia, got that overturned. So Ode Osborne is going to present a lot of problems for that style of fighting because Ode Osborne is not conventional. So where he's looking for things to come from conventional angles, Ode Osborne is going to be bringing it from everywhere, which is going to leave you in susceptible situations to get caught. So I seen some Joe Schmo on there saying Ode Osborne is going to slack. Bet your money on the other guy and lose like everybody else. Ode Osborne takes the win. He's tired of the disrespect. You hear me? No more disrespect. Cut the disrespect. The experience of Ode Osborne takes this win over Lazy Boy. Lazy Boy waits too long, and he's a counter striker. And you can't really counter strike with somebody who brings stuff from everywhere like Ode. Ode has to be careful because Lazy Boy will slow pressure you to death. It's quicksand. He's a quicksand fighter. But I have Ode in this one over Lazy Boy. That brings me to Zell Huber and Rivovich. Please thank the matchmakers for this one in the lightweight division because this is going to be a banger. Unfortunately, Zell Huber has more weapons, so he's just going to sit out on that edge. Ribovich is used to being the shorter fighter, so he knows how to handle the distance. But Zell Huber just has way more weapons, and he uses them beautifully, from his push kick to his jab, the check hook that he throws, which is gorgeous. He's just all around complete guy. So definitely Zell Huber in that one. Which brings me to Ortega Lopez, 15-3 for Ortega in the lightweight as well. 23-6 for Lopez, 3-2 in the last 5 for Lopez, 2-3 in the last 5 for Ortega. Lopez just came off that beautiful victory over my man Dan 50K Ige in a short notice fight of 4 hours, 6 or 8 hours or something ridiculous at 165 from 145 when he's supposed to be fighting at 155. So hats off to Diego Lopez, and I think with his style, after going back and watching some of Ortega's fights, especially that year fight, if Lopez hurts Ortega that bad with his level of jiu-jitsu as well, he finishes Ortega. So I have Lopez finishing Ortega within 2, because if he lets Ortega stick around to that midway second round, he's going to get caught. But Ortega getting finished by Lopez at the beginning of the second, somewhere in there. So Lopez finishing Ortega, which brings us to Grasso and Shevchenko, 23-4 for Bullet, 16-3 for Grasso, minus 135 for Grasso, plus 126 for Shevchenko. Women's flyweight division back with Noche. Last time it was a draw. The first time she choked Bullet out. Man, we don't know. We really don't know. We really don't know. But I have Val taking the decision actually this time because, you know, last time it was a 10-8 fifth with that Val controlled most of it. Somehow it went to Grasso. But it's not about that. One Fresca. Yeah. I got Val. I don't know, man. Y'all can sue me later. O'Malley versus Dvalishvili. 5-1 his last 5 for O'Malley. Technically, not really, because that one was against Tito way back when. But since the Munoz fight was a no contest, so there's that. 5-0 in the last 5 for Merab. 16-4, 17-1 for O'Malley. Plus 105 for Merab, minus 120 for O'Malley, you know, the favorite. Here's my stick. Here's where I draw my line in the sand with this one. I like both guys. I really like Merab. I've met Merab. He's a good dude. If Merab sticks to the game plan and he just does what Merab does to everybody, and O'Malley's in for a long night. Now, if he does what he did in that Morales fight, the Cejudo fight, where he comes out and he gets crunched with a big straight immediately, Sean closes the curtain, everybody goes home, it's a beautiful day. So with that being said, I have Merab by decision, but if there is some type of thing where it does not go to decision, it's O'Malley. But as of right now, I have Merab Dvalishvili by decision, and that's pretty much my UFC 306 fear picks. You guys let me know down in the comments. You guys think Dana gonna make his money back on this? 20 million. 20 M's. You think he gonna make it back? I don't know. You got Canelo down the street that same night? I don't know, man. We gonna see. Thank you for tuning in once again. Mama, there goes that man. Okay, Anto in the Savagelands. Kaiju will be back soon. I will be summoning him from the reaches of his training and his food and taking care of his responsibilities in his pity pit. And the Kaiju will be making a return. Stay tuned. Until then, okay, Anto signing out of Savagelands. You guys.